Welcome to the Wasteland. We are continuing our box openings for Commander Legends, Dungeons and Dragons, Battles for Baldur's Gate, Draft Boosters. Such a long title.
Very.
Today, it's me and Skylar
Hey guys.
opening up some stuff. We're going to open two boxes here. So, what are we looking for?
Oh, let's see. The Borderless Dragons, Planeswalkers. There are some solid rares. I mean, the base of the Bonded Wonderlands are back. Let's see. We got the, what is it, the Cleric, I believe? Whenever a player searches their library, you gain a life, draw a card. I mean, that card seems okay.
I like it. It's kind of a hate bear situation, 2 for 2 type of thing. But yeah, it remains to be seen how good any of these cards really are.
Possibly we will find out on the CDH part of the channel.
Maybe. See if anything makes it in there. I think a lot of the cards are going to be good for casual or even high-powered decks. But maybe some CDH stuff. I was debating on putting the, what is it? I don't remember the names yet, but the, when it attacks, has Myriad, and then makes all your instants and sorceries cost one less.
Oh, the Battle Wizards. I know what you're talking about, but don't know the name.
Yeah, we'll get there on the names. So we're gonna do this on one mat this time. So we got blue, black, white, red, green, and then I guess we can shift over here a little bit because we need room for artifacts. And then lands we can put down here. Blue, black. It's a little slow going in the beginning here, building up the piles. We got some uncommons.
Full Art Command Tower.
Nice. Manifold Key, that's a card.
Pretty good reprint. In the uncommon slot crate.
Correct.
Bag of Holding also got a reprint.
Oh, nice.
Glad to see that uncommon rarity instead of rare.
So let's see, common there, and then the multicolors down here.
What do you think about the new backgrounds, Tim? Speaking of backgrounds.
It's very flavorful.
Oh, I got a Myriad Pack.
Oh, nice.
So, new legendary creature from the set.
Oh, yeah.
Beginning of combat
Duke.
gives a guy Myriad and Haste, along with the equipment that gives equipped creature Myriad.
It's pretty good.
Myriad works really well with ETB abilities. You do exile the tokens, so sack abilities will not trigger. However,
but you can sack them.
two other effects.
Right, because when do they leave?
The end of combat, you exile them.
Right, so after damage has been dealt, if you have a way to sacrifice creatures, you can do that before the end of combat.
I got a Forley Birdie. No boo token, sadly. Just a treasure.
Not yet.
Not yet, anyways. Blade of Cell's another good reprint.
Yeah, it was like $20.
Only available in, which commander deck was it? 2015? No, 2016.
I think, something like that. I got an altar of what?
Sort of bleh. I think that's the correct name for it.
I don't know. Take a look. You tell me. But yeah, the adventures, there being more adventures, I think was cool. But backgrounds, I wish that there was
Not just monocolored ones?
Yeah, I wish that there was 2-color commander creatures. I'm fine with the monocolored.
I wish there were
backgrounds.
mythic backgrounds.
Mythic.
Maybe one of every color at least.
Now you're getting into cycles, takes up a lot of the.
Right. But still, like something of a background equality to mythic in the set. So I don't believe there was one correct. Just in the commander decks, they were mythic rarity.
Oh, that might be true. Well, see, because they're kind of considering Nature's Lore.
That's a pretty good reprint as well, especially with the new art.
Yeah, they're considering like everything part of the set, I think. So like.
Also, a return of the D&D art style.
Oh yes, the old school monster manual art. It's kind of hit and miss with people. Some people like it, some people don't care.
Personal preference of the borderless cards.
The borderless cards or the showcase cards?
Borderless. Showcase would be the D&D art.
Correct. Boom.
Another command tower. I'm 2 for 2.
Nice. Wrathful Red Dragon.
Hey. Oh, look. It's the Faithless one.
Oh, great.
What a great card.
I mean, I get it, but
yeah.
given the way they did this set, I think they really should have just included that in the draft kit as a separate card.
Right, like in the weird paper promo pack thing they decided to do.
Right. Technical difficulties here. Okay.
Interesting.
And we're back.
Alright, Sea of Clouds, a reprint.
Sweet.
Great land cycle. Almost always enters untapped unless you're only playing 1v1 or commander, I guess.
Which,
if you do that thing.
That's a choice you can make.
And the new dungeon, the initiative.
Take the initiative.
With the new dungeon. I like the initiative. I think it's a great introduction. Something like Monarch.
Right, yeah, because it functions basically the same as Monarch in terms of once you get it, it's in the game. When you deal combat damage to a player with it, you get it, but then it puts you into the Undercity, which it's I haven't looked this up yet, but once you're in the Undercity, does any card that makes you delve into a dungeon advance you in the Undercity, or is it only through the initiative?
What does the Undercity say?
Well, it says
on the back, on the dungeon side, it should say on the top.
It says you can't enter this dungeon unless you venture into Undercity.
So,
but once you're in Undercity,
I believe you will be able to advance since it is a dungeon.
So that's interesting. Put some of the dungeon.
You can always choose to also venture into multiple dungeons at a time, correct? Or
and no, you can only be in one dungeon.
So, oh, interesting. So that actually stops people from going into the normal dungeons they're used to. Although, I don't know if this dungeon is comparable to the original ones. I haven't really seen much gameplay of the original ones compared to this, so
I guess that's fair.
It's more of a time tell thing.
I think it's comparable. I don't know if it's preferable. I don't know if it's preferable to some of the other ones. Like, certainly if you made your strategy around going into the Lost Mines of Phandelver or something.
Completing a dungeon as fast as you can, because there is a 3-step dungeon from the original set that helps you complete a dungeon very quickly.
Yeah, but that's usually only done as part of the combo.
Right.
Whatever that dude's name is.
The black skeleton guy.
Right.
Yeah,
I got a
that guy. We all know who he is.
Yeah, you know his name. It's easy to pronounce and remember.
Yes.
Bountiful Promenade is the rare for me.
Another D&D style art.
Another land. All right.
Oh, Archivist of Argma.
Hey, look. Speak of the devil. And you'll get him eventually, I guess.
So this is the card we were talking about earlier. It seems pretty good. It does have flash, correct?
That's correct.
So you could do that in response to them tutoring.
That's pretty good.
Foil Heapgate.
And then I guess you still run into similar dilemmas where they can just choose not to search.
Right, but I mean,
but at that point they've chosen not
to just stop
search.
somebody from searching.
Yeah. Lightning Bolt.
Really great reprint.
Evolving Wilds, which is in this set, but actually
that's a great card.
Doesn't show up.
I don't know why they would print such a powerful card in a commander set at common rarity.
I know, that's crazy. But it doesn't actually show up that much in packs.
Oh, really?
From what I can tell, like in our last last box opening, I think we only had like 2
Evolving Wilds. So maybe it's at Fetchland rarity finally.
It
is a Fetchland, guys.
As it should be. We got Tasha.
Ooh.
And
something about these commanders, you can play them as your or planeswalkers. Sorry, you can play them as your commander from this set.
That's true. I think that brings the total count up to like 17 or something.
Right. I like that they brought that. I think that was a good thing that the set needed.
Yeah, Kindred Discovery wrote it too.
Great reprint. Cool art too.
Take a sign.
Some of the backgrounds are much better than others, from what I can tell. Like, the common ones aren't that impressive, is what I would say.
Sure, but it's all about the combinations, right? And
Right,
synergies.
specific commander, specific background, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Gorian Wise Mentor. Basically, what is it? Lucky Clover got banned in Standard because it copied your adventures, instant, and sorceries. This guy just copies your adventure spells.
Yeah.
Creature side or the other side.
It's pretty good.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe, maybe that's what makes adventure spells and a luxury suite.
Some of the adventure things in this set are pretty good. Oh, another land.
Yeah, red black this time.
Nice.
I think we're 3 lands in now.
That is 3 lands, yeah.
Maybe we can get that mythical 5 rare land box with the whole cycle.
Is that mythical?
I believe so.
I got a double white pack. Lazelle and Windshaper Planetar.
Funny card. Similar
Just
to
reassign combat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody loves his combat tricks.
I think I'll block this way. I think not.
Oh, we got Deadly Dispute. I'm glad this card came back from the original D&D set.
Yeah. It's so interesting that, like, the cards that are very similar to it, like, just literally everything except Make a Treasure,
Right, it just
like 12 cents.
that one.
That card,
$12,
$7.
like,
$7.
in foil, especially. Yeah, I got the mythical Evolving Wilds.
Oh, dang it. It's showing up far more often than I anticipated.
Maybe it's just higher rarity in draft packs.
That would make some sense, given that, you know, draft packs are basically only for drafting these days, and there's almost no reason at all for anyone to
Open
buy
these
a box and
just
open
to
them.
buy them. Yes.
Yes. Although that being said, buying boxes to open them is also, you know, not where you want to be in your life. You should really be playing events and hanging out with your friends and building decks.
Yes, it's very good. It's a good way to increase your skill level, I would say.
Correct. And your collection simultaneously.
Both times.
So I got a baby owlbear cub for the baby creature deck.
Right.
And then Caves of the Chaos Adventurer. Let's take a look at that one. It's got some text on it. When he enters the battlefield, take the initiative. 5/3 with trample for 3 red. When it attacks, exile the top card of your library. If you've completed a dungeon, you may play that card this turn without paying its mana cost. Otherwise, you may play that card this turn.
We brought some exile mechanics back, you know, casting from outside of your hand.
Yeah, it also has an attack trigger, which you would consider for Yissen, but I don't know, like, it's kind of a lot to complete the dungeon.
Especially the Undercity.
Well, specifically, yeah, because this guy does the
what,
initiative.
5 steps, right?
1,
6?
2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
So 5 attack triggers from that thing? Or 5
No,
turns?
5 turns.
turns of not getting dealt combat damage? Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Robe of the Archmage for me. Very interesting equipment. Pretty good for Shaman, Warlocks, or Wizards. Where they deal combat damage to a player you draw that many cards.
What'd you call it? Archmage?
Archmage.
Archmage, huh?
What is Archmage?
First of all, I thought it was supposed to be the Archmage, but apparently not.
Ends with an I. I'm saying Archmage, so let's be honest. It's drawing you 2 cards. Most Wizards don't go above that.
Sure. Hey, faces. Mind Stone, that's a good one.
Any Arcane Signets yet? Remember that card also got reprinted.
I did. Don't think I've seen it yet. You have an Eldritch Pack, though.
Got a Lightning Bolt to match it.
Which the art on this is a thing to look at.
Pretty dope, actually. Isn't it like a hand on a dragon head?
It's actually unclear, because there's like a face and some arms, like, being dissolved into something or appearing from something. I don't actually know what's happening in this picture. But yeah, 7 mana. Sorcery, but target player draws X cards and loses X life, or X is the number of cards in the graveyard.
You can kill people
Technically,
with
you
that.
just kill somebody with that.
Funny story, I did in the draft.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
I was playing Baal, you know, that card that you got easier, the actual
Yeah.
guy.
Nice.
Killed somebody with that spell. think I did 13 to them.
Nice. Yeah, I guess in limited, right, it's a lot easier to
Alright, Tim,
have a relevant number of
How
cards.
do you say
in
the
your
snake
game.
creature's name?
You don't. That's how you say that. Because some of these names, I'm not even
You shouldn't even try to say some of these names.
Hey, Arcane Signet.
There we go. We got there eventually. A Mirror of Life tapping.
Ooh.
Very interesting card. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it was cast, exiled, then return all other permanent cards exiled with Mirror of Life tapping to the battlefield under their owner's control. Interesting.
Triple rare?
Triple rare.
Triple prizes.
I feel like he's cheating everybody.
So yeah, we got some Noble Heritage. That's good. We got Shadowheart, Dark Justicar in the D&D art, and then Tomb of Horrors Adventurer.
That card is very dumb.
Yeah, it does things.
Only things.
It is 6 mana.
It is 6 mana, so it should have quite an impact.
6 mana, that's turn what, like 3 in Commander?
3 in Commander, yes. Well, you always have the turn 1 Soul Ring. Anybody that doesn't just doesn't know how to play Commander, I think.
You gotta shuffle better. Deadly Dispute.
Oh, we got another one.
We have no Elder Dragons or Boot tokens yet.
As of yet.
Which
They're
is,
there somewhere.
Which is the thing we're actively looking for. Some more gates. Now we're into uncommons. There's an awful lot of uncommon legends in this.
Right, like the multicolored and monocolored.
And
correct?
monocolored, yeah.
It is a Commander Legend set, so they wanted to make an amount of legendary creatures, I suppose.
They certainly did that. A squirrel
Some
token.
very interesting abilities.
And a fraying line.
Fraying line.
Yeah.
What are you fraying? The line?
Just the rope.
Oh, speaking of legendaries, 2 in 1 pack.
Nice. Real precarious situation.
Also, Peasant is a creature type now.
Nice. Dragon peasant.
Don't know how Dragon became a peasant, but
Well, turns out Dragonborns aren't like high class or anything in
Really?
D&D. Yeah.
got another robe of Archmagi.
Oh, great. Can't have too many of those. I think we have like 7.
On the foil cast down, which I tried putting in the common slot.
Yeah, cast down was an interesting choice in this.
Right, in a mostly legendary creature set.
Yeah.
I think they just wanted to, it needed a reprint, obviously.
Sure. Getting that high price tag, right?
Of 10 cents, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised they were able to make it an uncommon. Is that right?
Should be rare. Merchant of Marvels. I don't know. Sculpted Sunburst. Choose a creature you control. Then each opponent chooses a creature they control with equal or lesser power. If each creature not chosen by any if you choose a creature this way, exile each creature not chosen by any player this way.
Card's great when your commander has 0 power.
Or, it's any creature really. You put it in the Walls deck,
Oh,
punch with butts.
pretty great. Also exiles.
That's true.
Swiftfoot Boots.
Swifty Boots.
Swifty Boots. Boots with swiftness. Boots with fur.
Overplayed card.
Very. I prefer Lightning Greaves myself personally.
I don't use any of them.
Don't need them.
You wanna waste resources blowing my commander? Feel free, buddy. Play it again.
New legendary creature with background. Tokens you control have tap, add a green. What's her name? Jahira, Friend of the Forest. Did I say that one right?
Probably.
Probably? Alright, we're going with probably. And Displacer Kitten. And the Pegasus token.
Pegasus. This guy's fun. Corlessa?
Sounds about right.
Gale Singer? Real good with dragons.
More dragon tribal synergies.
Oh! Triple rare pack again.
Something happens. I cannot compete with your skill. Hey, you got a foil Dumbo. What do you mean? That's like a mythic right there.
Lulu? Lulu. We got a rare background. Cultist of the Absolute. Jan Jansen.
Jan Jansen.
He sounds like an Anchorman or something. But he's real good.
Looks like an anchor man.
With artifact, yeah. Real good with artifacts and stuff. And then a mythic of Majestic Genesis.
Pretty solid card. Definitely want a commander of higher CMC value.
Yeah. So like Progenitus,
Dragon,
Dragon,
Morophon, I suppose.
Kamal,
Tiamat.
These are all reasonable, expensive commanders.
Gives you a reason to play them, guys. Just play that card. It's enough reason already.
Yeah. All right, we're nearing the end of this box here.
Box number 1 is almost done.
Box number 1.
No dragons or boo tokens yet, correct?
Well, no elder dragons. There's plenty of dragons.
Oh, that's fair.
So yeah, if you're a fan of dragons and dragon decks,
turns out there's a lot of dragons in this set.
Dragons in this set.
There's also Dragon Pirate. Or wait, no, Dragon Rogue Warrior, the swashbuckler. I forgot.
Ah, yes.
I get confused by the name.
Which this is a weird crossover because technically it's a dragon born from D&D, but dragon in Magic.
Right.
A rogue from D&D and Magic, but warrior. I don't
know where
fighter.
that fit in.
Fighter would be
Fighter
the actual thing.
I think they just want to do relevant creature types.
Well, that's true, but I'm just saying like that's the translation.
Right. We got Nero Wild Mage.
The one uncommon land.
Non-gates, pretty good for gates.
Yeah.
Enter untapped.
And it enters untapped. Uncommon. Let's see. We got a Call to the Void. It's a weird card. Each player secretly chooses a creature they control and a creature they don't control. Then those choices are revealed. Destroy each creature chosen this way.
Very interesting. You get to learn who your true friends are with that card.
I don't like, some people don't like rolling dice in Magic. Yes. I think making secret choices in Magic is even weirder.
Right, especially when you have to choose first. If you chose last in that order, I mean, maybe.
Well,
it's secret. So.
But no, everybody does it secretly.
So maybe all of you target one creature, so you just spent 5 mana to kill a thing. I don't know how you feel after that, but good job. Wayfarer's Bauble.
Nice. Remember that card was like $6 or something?
Yes.
Because one guy on the internet put it in his decks.
Mm-hmm. They finally listened to him.
Ancient Bronze Dragon.
Hey, we got the green one.
It's not the one you're hoping for, but it's the one you'll take, you know?
Hey, an Elder Dragon's an Elder Dragon in my book.
It is. I'll put that over here in my pile.
Sadness.
And, oh man. Unless you got one in your pack.
I mean, we'll find out. Does this count? It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
It's a peasant.
It's a peasant, though. not quite Elder Dragon.
What about an Edner Mountain Adventure? A giant that's only a 3/4.
No.
Very interesting.
Skydam.
And the foil Shadowheart Dark Just to Clear.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
And this very interesting Sapperling token.
He's creepy as hell.
Yes. Don't know how I feel about him looking at me. I'm gonna come face down in the pile.
Here's that card we were talking about earlier. Also, Navigation Orb is shiny. Wizards of Thay.
There we go.
That's the one. So you attack, make 2 dudes. Your stuff costs 3 less. Cast your sorceries at instant speed.
Instant speed is pretty powerful, even without the costing less.
That's true.
On your turn, I cast this board wipe. Seems okay.
It's true. All right. So let's organize this a little bit, and then we'll get on to box 2.
Box number 2.
Box 2 coming in hot.
Hopefully hotter than the last box. Let's see more Elder Dragons. No boo tokens at all.
I'm telling you. You know what else is good to look for is Volo's Journal.
Those tokens too, yeah, no.
Yeah, I've seen one so far.
Alright, here comes box number 2.
Box 2.
I got a feeling this has the boo token or an Elder Dragon. Something of equivalent value.
I don't know, I think lately, and it's understandable certainly, but there's a pretty heavy emphasis on like the value of cards, and I get that like when you spend money on something, you'd like it to be worth the money you spent, or
most times
more than what you spent. But like
that's not how investments work.
So not right away, right?
Right.
And then technically, if you're buying a box, the best investment would be to keep the box sealed, because sealed boxes tend to be worth more over time.
Cards
right. But at that point, you're investing in Magic and not playing Magic, right?
Correct.
So I think people just maybe figure out what they want. You know what I mean? Like, are you investing in the game? Or
oh, I was right. Ancient Copper Dragon.
Oh, this guy.
I literally called it.
Doesn't
everybody knows.
Everybody's opening this but me.
Well, that was the first dragon I've opened, actually, from this set.
Oh, because you've only done
the events.
Pre-releases, yeah.
Turns out, events.
Events is where it's at, I think. Like,
I love that the event was very fun. Like,
now granted, the way that they kind of did things with price support and stuff made it
very
so that, like,
interesting.
You couldn't really like continue playing.
Right, you did the
so we do
one match and then
right,
you're done. On to the next event.
Right, because there's only like 1.2 packs per person,
right,
or something like that. And then you're like, oh well, you could do more price support, except packs are $7 or $10 or $10 a
for
pack.
The set boosters, right?
Right, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So it's funny.
You're like, oh yeah, you could do more price support, but it's gonna cost.
You can't.
Yeah. So it was a weird dilemma. I feel like it landed in a good place though, because
I feel like people enjoyed themselves.
Well, it made it so that there was no pressure to like win.
Right, no, you got to play for fun. Oh, Tim, you are lacking this box. Minsk and Boo borderless.
Oh, alright. Well, that's not part of the challenge, but
it has Boo in the name. That's basically a Boo token, right? Look at that.
If you want to use a borderless planeswalker as a Boo token.
As a 1/1 with trample and haste every day.
Yes.
And then Lazille Acrobatics.
But yeah, I felt like it was a good experience, and not a lot of Commander players are fans of Limited.
Correct. They'd rather just play with something they know how to pilot correctly.
I don't know, it's a weird thing, because a number of people I see playing don't know how to pilot their decks correctly. And so why wouldn't you want to try and experience new things and gain new information and play with these? Volo's Journal! Count it.
Oh my goodness.
And a Windshaper Planetar. But yeah, why not try to expand your horizons and skills and knowledge? Yeah.
Right, like, what could go wrong? You get to have fun with some people, like make some friends maybe.
Right, well, and you don't have to be like, oh, I don't want to play with that guy because it's Urza deck, or
or he's just gonna win, or
Right, it's literally anybody's game, man.
It's like, hey, maybe they got better pulls than you. That doesn't mean they're gonna win though.
Right, so it's 60 cards. Well, not singleton necessarily.
Ooh, Reflecting Pool, great reprint for the land slot.
Yeah, that card took a pretty big dip in price, but
yeah, that'll come back up eventually.
It will. It's just a staple land, man. Like, are you playing 3 colors or more? Yeah, probably just play it.
Get your copies while you can now, while they're cheap.
Right. And that's another good thing about like this set and playing it and stuff. You're getting Boo tokens.
Oh my goodness.
Put it in my pile.
I feel like I'm getting cheated.
But then it like brings the price of things down, so that like when
you buy them,
you maybe couldn't have afforded buying whatever card, and now you can just get them when you're playing in your random event or whatever, and hanging out and doing stuff.
Right. You also get to learn about cards of the common and uncommon variety that you might not have known
of. Right, because there's one thing to read a card, and it's another thing to play with it, right?
Right.
And most people get the most from playing cards and seeing them interact with board states and other cards, and that's how you figure out, when it's best to play these things and how and stuff like that.
Right.
Well, I got an Elemental Dragon, and on that note, we're gonna pause real quick. All right, back in.
So far, Ancient Copper Dragon for me, Boo Token, Bolo's Journal, and Ancient Bronze Dragon for Tim.
Yeah, and alarms apparently. So there's the Ancient Copper Dragon. If nobody's seen that yet. Good. We're recording right now. Yeah. All right. What do we got? Green, blue. Another Deadly Dispute.
We're getting all of them now.
Which is good because it didn't have any in the,
Pretty sure somebody
in the
bought
store.
them all.
Yeah, probably. Probably before they spiked. Because that is how people do. Commons.
We got the Sea Hag. More Swifty Boots.
Another triple rare pack. Get wrecked, nerd.
I'm pretty sure he's cheating, guys.
Lazel. Eldritch Pack.
Not a Copper Dragon, but a Wrathful Red Dragon.
Nice. And a foil Kindred Discovery.
Nice.
Got it.
They're sliding.
Slide, slippery slide. Got too much static electricity.
Shocking.
We're good. Murder.
Wait, did you just go blue, black, white, red?
I did.
Alright, and your next card's green?
Yep.
Alright, is it blue?
Yep.
Alright, is it
Gate?
gate? Alright, we might have broken the system. Colors?
No.
Okay. White?
Yep.
Colors?
Red.
I had an artifact thing going. Red?
Alright, well, we almost got there. Second uncommon gate.
Turns out that one's also pretty rare.
But yeah, you can get more rares in these now because they put those different slots where one of them's a background, which can be rare.
Right.
I got this one here. Huh? Traverse the Outlands. Not to be confused with Traverse the Uvenwald.
Right.
And, alright, so Traverse the Uvenwald is real good. And another Wizards of Thay. I really just like the art of this. So we are goggles, more gates. I don't think there's anything terribly interesting in the common slot, right? There's
The new artifacts that care about casting dragons with them.
That's true, I guess. This is a multicolored card.
Another Deadly Dispute.
Ooh, Basilisk color. That's a good
pretty
reprint.
good reprint.
Turns out cards hard to find sometimes.
Very hard to find.
Let's go look. Alright, we would really like another Elder Dragon. I mean, that's a dragon. Good start, but
We're on theme. Treasure Keeper.
I don't know. Traditionally, keep treasure that long. Campfire. Uncommon.
Hey, look, the Monster Manual.
Ooh, that's a good one. But Ancient Silver Dragon's better.
I don't think I'm going to beat you this time, Tim.
So far, what? Tied? Tied in winning? And then a foil manifold key for
Extra style points.
people who like shiny things.
Shiny.
So shiny! Like a diamond in the rough. Name it.
Strut my stuff.
More white, extra white, all the white.
You're a white. Best art of Runaway Together.
Oh, that card's creepy, man. This guy like his tenderly bits all up inside his arms and stuff.
He's got to know what he always likes. Didn't you see? True love means always knowing what's on the other's mind.
Oh my god.
Being a mind flayer. Guessing they always know.
It's fair. I got this here. This card's pretty good. Intellect Devourer. And the Council of Four.
Card's good.
Yeah, it does a lot of stuff. Alright, what we got? 5 left?
Oh, yeah. Alright, white, red.
Nature's Lord. Gate. When I first saw the Prophetic Prism, I thought he had a eye.
Oh, it was his actual eye?
Yeah.
Another command tower. Oh, whoa, both got a command tower there.
Very nice. Common. Rug of Smothering.
Interesting name for a card.
So in a campaign I'm running, this is actually a creature, and it's funny because it's in a workshop where there's like kids that they're being trapped there. There's a hag. It's a whole thing, but its whole thing is it like hugs you to death.
Ah.
Yeah.
The Rug of Smothering fits the name then.
It does. So this is Raphael, Fiendish Savior, which is a devil, imp, tiefling, and demon lord.
Very interesting.
And then another sculpted sunburst. Final 3.
Can I catch up with 3 Booze, Bolo Journals, or Elder Dragons?
It would be impressive. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh god. At the ball.
He's a god.
Hey, and then Packed Weapon.
Oh, nice.
It's like cool new equipment, makes you not lose the game.
You can actually do some interesting stuff with this thing. The whole don't lose the game for having 0 less life is
Also equipping by discarding a card.
yeah, if
Pretty good in most strategies.
if you have 2 creatures, you can just discard as many cards as you want. So like a Get Robbed situation might be relevant.
Hey, seems pretty good in that deck.
The downside to that situation is it's its sorcery speed.
Right, equip,
So they can
equip immediately.
Yeah, so they can interact. Barroom Brawl.
Lightning Bolt.
What's this
Fine
one
name
do?
for a card.
Target creature you control fights target creature the opponent of your left controls. Then that player may copy this spell and choose new targets for the copy. Interesting. So we just go around the table punching each other in the face.
Right, it's equal and fair.
Sure. Alright.
Alright, sadly I am not going to be able to catch up to you.
Alright, let's see.
I did get Baldur's Gate itself though.
Ew. Nature's Lore.
And then a foil Iron Mastiff. Some people ask what the Mastiff is. I'm not telling you that.
Black Dragon Gate. Common. Alright, coming in for the big finish for the Burnished Heart, Stone Skin, a giant guy, a dragon, Noble Heritage, and a White Plume Adventurer. What's that guy doing? Isn't he pretty good?
Which one?
White Plume Adventurer?
It does initiate, I believe.
On the battlefield, you take the initiative at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. Untap a creature you control. If you've completed a dungeon, untap all creatures you control instead.
That seems pretty good.
That's
Also
good.
just untapping one creature.
Right. And then Noble Heritage. It's a rare background. Pretty good.
Gives people choices.
That it does. And that's it.
The end of draft boosters.
It was short
Yeah.
and sweet.
What you get from draft boosters, everybody?
I don't know. It's good stuff. 3 ancient dragons.
All in the normal card art too.
I guess good. I don't know if it's bad. Good. Yeah, you get a lot less fancy arts in this, although we did get the full art Planeswalker, which is pretty good.
It's gonna be, yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think draft boosters are
4 drafts.
4 drafts.
It
Almost,
turns out.
almost exclusively now. Like even as prize packs, I don't think.
even think they're good as prize packs. I think set boosters replace that.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, you know, like, share, subscribe, follow us. We'll be doing set boosters next. I don't know if it'll come out chronologically, but in real life, that's what's
We'll
happening.
find out.
Yeah. We're still looking to get to 100 subscribers to do the Commander deck giveaway. After that, we might be doing a different giveaway for a deck that Skylar might be involved in making, and anyone who comes to the shop knows that his decks are a little crazier. So look forward to that, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.